The Owen James Report is
brought to you by JMMB. If you're serious about saving, you deserve JMMB.
If you're serious about saving, JMMB is where you need to put your money.
So what about my bank?
When you invest with JMMB, you earn higher rates, pay a lot less fees, and your money grows faster.
3 times faster.
And we'll work out the best plan for you, and we'll help you to stick to it. For the last 19 years, we have had many people make good money and achieve their goals by investing their savings with us. It's what we do. If you're serious about saving, you deserve JMMB.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. With year-to-date inflation currently trending towards the lower end of the forecast for the current fiscal year, the Bank of Jamaica could make a downward revision of its inflation forecast for the period. However, Bank of Jamaica Governor Brian Winter, at his quarterly briefing yesterday, was careful to note the circumstances under which such a revision could be made.
Oil price increases are projected to be moderate for the rest of the year in the context of the relatively weak global demand. So despite the better than expected outturn for the year to date of inflation, I should just mention that that's 1.2, John, for the 4 months of the fiscal year, it's 1.2%. But despite that better than expected outturn, and the current outlook for relatively muted price pressures during the next few quarters, we are going to take a little bit more time to assess additional data and further data points, particularly relating to that point about more volatile food prices, international food prices, before we give full consideration to adjusting downwards the formal or the inflation target.
With the hurricane season at its peak, the Bank of Jamaica has taken steps to improve its resilience, particularly the vulnerable auditorium area. Here, workmen are engaged in installing special windproof glass around the building's perimeter. Telecom's Lime is reeling under increased costs arising from the theft of its cables. Lime says the cost of repairs to copper cabling and other cabling over 2 months has risen to over $12 million. Latest reports indicate theft of cables in Kingston, St. Catherine, and Portland. The highest loss involves 700 meters of pair cabling from a site in Happy Grove, Portland. On the foreign exchange market, the benchmark American dollar held firm at $89.77 Jamaican. However, both the Canadian dollar and the British pound weakened against the local currency. The Canadian dollar lost 17 Jamaican cents, closing at $90.42, whilst the British pound declined by 21 cents Jamaican to close at an average selling rate of $141.93. Now finally, in our business intelligence feature, those who have been operating as credit bureaus long before the new legislation better get regularized. That's the word from the Bank of Jamaica. I've been reliably informed that the Bank of Jamaica has written several such businesses asking them to go through the process of regularization. It's not clear how many have responded favorably. Also, you cannot use the term credit bureaus in your company's name if you are not licensed thus. Still in business intelligence, resort mogul and entrepreneur Butch Stewart's radio station is likely to add competitiveness to the crowded radio landscape, probably by year's end. The advertisements for key personnel are already out. Now, will Butch's Midas touch work with media? That's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you
by JMMB. If you're serious about saving, you deserve JMMB.